Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Kuri, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. I just saw a statement on Reddit and I thought that was incredible. And instantly I wanted to make an episode around it. It says, "My dick is not a collector's item for her to own, to put on a shelf, and never to be touched or played with." And I think most people feel like that. It's absolutely insane that if you think about the time when you started dating and how it was really important for you guys to connect and grow and get better at getting to know each other, and how sex was an integral part of your relationship at that point in time. She took ownership of sex. And and she did because you started making decisions on spending the rest of your life based off of the supply of sex that you were getting. So I was speaking to a client recently, and he said, he's now in a place where he's having sex quite frequently with his partner, and he was like, "What if this stops happening again?" And I said, "It only stops happening again if you don't do the right things in order." And it's like a system, isn't it? Like there's certain actions that you have to do, or at least we could say inputs that you have to do, and within those inputs, you're creating an environment that's conducive for you guys to continue being in that mutual seductive state. And when you're in that mutual seductive state, then it becomes easier to transition from seduction into sex, and that will be the output. So you have to continuously figure out what is that system, and again, you have to also consider what is happening in my life right now that would cause that system to fail. So you as a man, when you start applying one of the traits of dominance, which is strategic thinking, this is where it comes in play. And again, if you consider that your system is under attack, then you have to be able to protect your partner and your family and demonstrate those things in terms of protection. But also when things are going wrong, you have to show resilience. So when you have the right input towards the relationship, it will keep the sex alive. But most people stop doing the right inputs to the relationship. And again, it's not even that they stop, it's that sometimes they actually start putting new inputs, thinking that that's a way of maintaining it. And sometimes those inputs are quite destructive. So when we talk about this quite often, when we say doing more around the house, if it's done with the transactional motive, then yeah, definitely that's going to cause you to be even more sexless. You not being able to lead around the house, or at least to be a leader within your relationship, that will cause you to be in a sexless relationship again. So again, it becomes important to figure out what are those inputs. But I think the major one is just the thing that we've been talking about a lot, which is operating a sense of dominance, which is 3 traits that you need in order to operate dominance: the ability to protect, the strategic thinking, and being resilient. And all of these will be the inputs that will create that environment where you're mutually seductive. So as I was speaking to this guy, he was like, "Yeah, I get it." And I said, there's other bits to it, like in terms of just being decisive and being able to make decisions and really take the burden off in terms of the relationship, saying that, I'm the leader, I'm going to make the difficult decisions, I'm the one that's going to be telling everybody how things are going to go. And when you can start doing that, and she starts trusting your leadership and starts having confidence in your leadership, aka be submissive towards you, all of a sudden you start seeing that there's a good balance that makes it so much easier to create that environment of mutual seduction. Now, you can see that this is a little bit different to the conventional teachings of, therapists and all these other people that tell you different things. They'll tell you about communication. Yes, to a certain extent it is, but I think the most important communication that you need to have within a relationship is communication to yourself. What is it that you're saying to yourself? If you can be kinder to yourself, then you are better suited to be in a relationship, because you come to the relationship with a mindset of contribution rather than a sense of lack. Because if you talk shit to yourself, you're going to feel pretty shit, and you're going to expect the relationship be the thing that gives you completion or gives you validation. And again, there's certain parts where it does, but generally when you come in with that mindset where you've not had real good communication to yourself, you don't think really good about yourself, you come with a scarcity mindset, which makes you want to take from the relationship. And again, that is beneath being a leader. You don't come across as a leader, don't come across as somebody who's dominant. And that, again, will cause you to be in a sexless relationship. So, again, when coming back to the first point where we said, are you a collector's item? Is your dick a collector's item? Yes, she will see it as such, especially if you don't have the right inputs to within the relationship. You have to start considering, what are those right inputs for this relationship? What can I do to better demonstrate my leadership? What can I do to better demonstrate that I can have ability to protect the relationship and our children and the life that we've built? How can I make good decisions that will take us to better places within our relationship, and show her that I can be a leader and somebody she can trust as a leader? And when things go wrong, can I be resilient? Can I show her that I'm capable of taking the pressure, and also have at least a strategy to be able to get to the place that we need to, or at least get to the outcomes that we want to? So again, it sounds simple, but I can guarantee you the only friction that you have is you deciding to go and start doing it. Because again, a lot of, like anything, initially when you start doing it, it'll be clunky and it might seem a bit difficult. But once you get to do it continuously, then you'll get better at it. Now, there's another way of fast tracking all of this, is joining our community and being part of our community. And I would like you to go to www.thrivingtribesmen.com/free training. And if you go there, you'll be able to see as a playbook. So the seduction playbook is called the Ultimate Attraction into Seduction Playbook. It's going to take you through a lesson on how the 3 things that you need in order to change a sexless relationship, and it will take you through exactly what you might need to do to start changing your relationship right now. So guys, thank you very much for your time. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take care.